So Keefe D wasn't with y'all at the Soul Train Awards when Tupac confronted Biggie. Cause I always heard that Keefe D, he's the one that pulled out the gun when Pac confronted Big. But break that down, man. What really happened, yo?
My man, I can't break down the whole entire day, but I'm gonna give you a brief scenario, a synopsis of what happened that night when we were at the Soul Train Awards. We hear over the intercom that Big and uh uh Big and Pac is getting into it. One of my dudes who worked law enforcement with me that I brought out there with me to hold Big down, you understand? Uh, he was with Big. Now, this is coming directly from him. He said Tupac was yelling, saying, "Now what, you fat motherfucker, now what?" And Big was like, and he said that this girl said, "Oh, here come Pac." And then this girl said to Big, "Oh, here come Pac now." He said, "Ma, I ain't scared of him." My man is telling me this right back. This is what he telling me. So me and Puff hears it over in the intercom. So we running, trying to get to them. As we running, trying to get to them, this Muslim dude and this group of Muslims stop us. And they surrounded us. It was about, could be like five or six of them, 4, 5, 6 of them, anywhere around there, you know. And this one light-skinned dude, he had a yellow suit on, I still remember. And him and Puff was going at it. Like, he was like, "Yo, man," and Puff was trying to tell, "Yo, man, I'm gonna talk to you just like that." He was like, "Yo, no." And so he was just holding Puff. So I'm like this. So the dudes them surround me, you know, so I'm like this. And next thing you know, Mustafa came. That's Farrakhan's son. And Mustafa said, "Brother." And he said, and Puff like, "Yo, Mustafa, tell him I'm all right. Tell him everything cool. I'm going to take care." And the dude was like, "Yo, nah, 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 nah." And then Mustafa said, "Brother." And the dude still was going. You understand what I'm saying? Them dudes were still going at Puff. And the Mustafa just like got in his face, hard body, like, "Yo, brother." And then you see Muslims just, it's like Muslims start coming from everywhere. And so I was like, oh, the shit was crazy. But I looked at this kid's eye, and it was like anguish. He had anguish. He had like pain. He like, "Yo, I'm gonna get this." Yo, you could tell something was wrong. You understand? So me and Puff went out the way, and Mustafa and them, they start talking. I guess they pulled him to the side or whatever like that. And then as we coming, Big and them must have had left. So now we see Suge and them coming up the steps. Suge and a few, and Puff is behind me, right? He's right here behind me. So I say, "Puff, yo, don't worry about it. I got these niggas, man. Just take care of my family." And I'm like this. So we walking, and as we walking down the corridor, Suge was coming up the steps. And right there, we got to the end of the corridor. You could jump down the corridor you could jump down and you could run where the TV vans and the media vans are at. So Puff being behind me and me being close to the wall, so as soon as we got to the end of the corridor, Puff jumped down the wall. And when he jumped down, he just jetted. So I just put my back to the wall and they just walked by. So, excuse me, man. He was ducking under the fence, and ain't nobody see him, bro. They had like the fence like that. He was jumping over fence, going up under the media trucks and stuff like that. I was like, "Where you going?" So I just walked straight. I ain't jumped down that shit. I just walked straight, and I seen them out in the parking lot. And so we walked in the parking lot, and When we walked to the parking lot, we got in the limousine and went back to the house. So when I spoke to my man Bun say, yo, them niggas was coming over there, but the Nation of Islam stopped it, and C Gutter pulled the gun out on Suge. C Gutter was Big's man. He said he pulled a gun on the Suge, but the Nation of Islam, they bum rushed the whole situation and stopped it, and Suge them just went their way, and Big them went their way.
And Keefe D, he wasn't with y'all.
Keefe D was not with us at all.
But he was there, right? At the award show.
I found out later he was at the award show, but he wasn't with us.
When did you find out?
Some years ago, like years after that.
But Greg Hayden, he the one that said that Keefe D was with y'all. He even put that in that show, Unsolved, showing that, you know, Keefe D pulled out the gun on Pac when he confronted Big.
Bruh, come on, man. He got that from the head of Death Row Security. Because the head of Death Row Security was talking about, yo, you better not lift that gun. He said he was saying that to C Gutter. He said he was saying it to Keefe D. But it wasn't Keefe D, it was C Gutter. C Gutter came out of jail, and C Gutter said, yo, I pulled the gun on Suge Knight the day we was at Soul Train. And I tried to tell him that long time ago. I tried to tell the head of security that long time ago. But, you know, he had already made up his lie, so it is what it is. That was all a lie, man. That was the, you know, they would go that far, bruh, to just constantly just put lies in, because they had the book, they had the TV show, and they had the platform, and then he comes with this, you know, like holier than thou act, when in fact he been lying, setting up people through his whole career, where a judge even threw him out of the court. It is what it is, bro.